I hope we're all having a great day, and this is your friend. You can still call me OG or Counter Docs. And I do feel like I had to make this video because there's not enough videos on the internet addressing this issue here. Now, we're going to read a comment on one of the clips I posted. Now, Arvid Music, if you're watching, this is not, video's not against you or going towards you. I'm simply using what you said as an example of what happens on the internet. As an inquirer looking to find Christ and know them by their fruits, the way these online Orthodox treat everyone else makes me really wary of Orthodoxy. Why are they so hostile and resort to name calling? So let me answer you. Well, let's finish the entire comment before I answer your question. But I say to you that everyone who is angry with his brother will be liable to judgment. Whoever insults his brother will be liable to the council. And whoever says, you fool, will be liable to the hell of fire. So this is clearly out of context. It's a scriptural verse, and this person is obviously coming from some sort of evangelical background. Now, let me start to answer your question. And I'm also going to address all the what we called in the circle, we called them normie docs, right? Normie docs, soy docs. Now, these are terms came up with by the great Jay Dyer. Again, all credits to him for creating those words. And effeminate bastards, which is a not very nice one. That's Hassamo Shimon, but I'm not going to use that today. But why do Orthodox, online Orthodox, why are we mean? Okay. First of all, I don't think I'm a mean online Orthodox person. I'm not really online Orthodox because most of my contents are, you know, fun stuff. Okay. Not an Orthodox apologist, no interest to do that. Now, mostly people still consider me as some sort of ortho bro, and the ortho bro circle, which again, there's still no specific definition, um, are the ones who are portrayed to be mean on the internet. Okay. And let's go slowly into this brother's question here. Okay. As an inquirer looking to find Christ, I'm assuming this is an inquirer looking into Roman Catholic communion and the Orthodox communions. Know them by their fruit. The way these online Orthodox treat everyone else really makes me uh, wary of Orthodoxy. Okay, so to answer your question here, I know it's been a while because I didn't look in the comments because there was way too many Roman Catholics coping on it. Um, First of all, we don't live our faith online. Okay, some people do, but I believe most of the online Orthodox are people who are zealous about their faith, including OrthoBro, who likes to share their faith and defend their faith. Okay. And when you are on the internet, okay, everybody is hiding behind sort of some sort of, you know, fake name, alias. And with that, there is a decrease in responsibility of the stuff you say. Okay, that is absolutely true. Now, is it fair to judge people's fruit by the way they talk alone? No, I don't believe so. Okay. Now, obviously, Christ used very harsh words against people. Okay. Words that are harsh enough for people to want to kill him and the apostles. So, I mean, there's no F word or anything. The F word, I mean, there's two F words. There's nothing, or the R word. There's none of that back then, right? But they're equivalent words that Christ and the apostles and their disciples certainly used to get them killed. Now, if you think that is any less worse than the stuff we say online, such as moron and idiot, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Okay. Now, that also answers, well, I'm going to answer you why they're so hostile and resort to name calling. Okay. Well, why are we so hostile? Now, which I'm going to, believe it or not, I'm going to defend the ortho bro. Why are people so hostile online? We're just, I mean, this person obviously is accusing Orthodoxy for being more hostile than Roman Catholics online. Obviously, we don't, you know, we don't call non-Orthodox legitimate Christians. We don't support ecumenism. We don't call everybody brothers in Christ like the Roman Catholics do. I guess that's considered as hostile. And having a firm stance against ecumenism is also hostile in this case. Now, I want to answer your question why we are so hostile. Okay. But first, you should actually be looking into your research should be based on why we are so hostile. Okay. That's something you should actually find out as a part of your searching. And this is to anybody who has the same question, who has the same mentality. Okay. Do you really think the words we speak are a proper reflection of hostility? Well, just in case if that's what you think, the words are our words in the comment sections online is our fruit. Well, then why don't you tell me that to the Roman Catholics who decided to sack Constantinople, uh, massacring Orthodox Christians and raping nuns inside Hagia Sophia, the Church of God, which, a while later the Turkish Muslims did. What about that fruit? So we don't talk about that fruit, right? I mean, that's action fruit. That is actual action fruit that, apparently, according to you guys who are completely effeminate, doesn't matter, or in ways are less important than how we speak online. What about the Ustache? Hmm? What about the Ustache who that massacred hundreds of thousands of Orthodox Christians? Was that like not? Yeah, that wasn't even close to the stuff, the two being worse. That's the stuff we say online, right? What about the Franciscan uh, monks massacring Orthodox schools? What about the Franciscan nuns practicing lethal injection on Orthodox babies, infants? What about the Archbishop of the Roman Catholic Church and the Pope of the Roman Catholic Church giving blessings to Nazis and harboring them after World War II? Was that also not as bad as the way we talk online? What about the part where they forced Orthodox Christians to convert to Catholicism? And then after they were forced baptized, they say to them, well, we want your body. Well, sorry, we want your soul. We don't need your body. And then kill them, convert and die. That's well documented. What about all the Orthodox Christians, the Roman Catholics locked in churches, burned to death and massacred? I'm assuming none of those well, I'm not even finished. Now, contemporary era, we have Ukraine, okay, Greek Catholics, okay, installed by CIA and Rome to destabilize the Orthodox, to help persecute the Orthodox in Eastern Ukraine. I mean, in Eastern Europe, accepting neo-Nazis, Banderites in their ranks as clergy, having Nazis in their church icons. Do you want me to go on? Or is it the Vatican Bank that stores money for globalists and Nazi leaders? So I'm assuming that none of those are as bad as the way current OrthoBros talk online, right? So I mean, I seriously, I want to ask you guys. This is going out to all the effeminate evangelicals, normie docs, and soy docs. Right? I think there's one more docs. I forgot. I gotta ask Jade next time he streams. But let me ask you guys: when Satan tempted Adam and Eve, did he go in there and say, "Eat the apple, you fucking faggots"? Was that what he said? No. He was flattering in his language. So, are you still going to judge people by their language? No, I'm not saying that totally doesn't apply, but it could definitely be an aspect of how people talk. But have you not seen the way, I mean, and another thing why we're so hostile is because the other side, which you ignore, willingly ignore, because you think they're nice, are way more hostile than we are. I mean, in this video, the clip I posted, do you not hear the scumbag, low tier, trash, wannabe gotcha, stupid questions they're throwing at Ubi? You guys don't have ecumenical councils after the schism, when literally he listed two 5 times. Because it like literally because it's not called an ecumenical council, then it's not an ecumenical council. Like, are you this stupid? Then the Mormons' argument would be right. Oh, the bishops are not called apostles, so they don't have apostolic succession. This is the same tier of argument, and when they throw this at us, we like this total scumbag shit, and we're supposed to be oh yeah, don't worry about it. Let me explain that. Oh, it's not that. Are you stupid? Are you guys serious? That's a double standard. And but I'm not. This video is not even towards Roman Catholics. I have many good friends who are Roman Catholic bros, but they're not my brother in faith. They have no problem with me saying that. I get along. I have a lot of Roman. I have more Roman Catholic Protestant friends than I have Orthodox friends. Obviously, none of them are this scumbag as the online. But one, it's the online sphere. Two, it's that there's a stereotype towards Orthodoxy. But you guys don't look back on the past 1,000 years and see what the Roman Catholic does to us. You like playing the victim card. Oh, you're so mean. Oh, now, but we can't play the victim's heart card over here, right? Because we're mean. This left wing. This is like the origins. Western Christianity is the origins of left wing bullshitism, of femininity. That's where it came from. It's always about the victim that you can see. Nobody gives a shit about what happened in the past, right? So somebody comes into my house and try to rob me, and I down his ass with my AK. Because I down his ass with my AK, I'm the one who all the leftists comes out of my house and protests to get locked up. No one gives a shit what the robber does. That's Western Christianity for you. So with that said, if you're inquiring, guys, if you're inquiring and you have this mindset, go to the Roman Catholic Church, dude. We don't want you. You're not going to last in the faith. That's one. By the way, I'm not telling people to go to Roman Catholic Church. I'm telling you, if this is your attitude, not even in faith, by the way, in life, you're not going to last in any faith. Now, you can go to the effeminate church, maybe you'll be okay. You're not going to last in orthodoxy. What happens when you go to the monastery and then Elder Paisios disciplines you? My God, he's not so Christ like. You're not even going to last here. So, and then it's not going to do you any good. And then you're not going to do the church any good. You're actually a negative effect on the church. So get educated or go to the effeminate church, whatever that is, maybe even Protestantism. Okay. Again, this video is not attacking Roman Catholics, not even. So are we still going to go by, oh, this person is mean because of the shit he said? That's your standard. Okay. With that said, I just want this to be out there because no one is really having these specific segments to address this issue, which I think is quite important. Most converts are, you know, well, a lot of converts are evangelicals to apostolic, so-called apostolic Christianity. And unfortunately, this is the standard that they're looking for. You're unwilling to shed your baggage of this Christ-like, effeminate, pre-lust delusion. And you're looking for something that can deepen that. You're not looking for something that is right. You're looking for something that can deepen that. Because you feel shallow at your churches. That's why you're leaving. That's why you were in that faith in the first place. You don't love Christ. You don't love Christ. You're in love with gluttony. The whole reason for you to do faith alone is because, oh, I don't actually have to do anything. That's why you love Christ. Okay? It's not that you love the fact that he loves you so much that he gave you a chance. You love the fact that he loved you so much he paid your dinner tab. Now you don't have to work. You don't have to do anything. That's why you love him. So you're not actually in love with the essence of God or the being of God. You're in love with something that you believe he did, which grants you the right to be a glutton, to be a lazy moron. Okay? And you just want to deepen that. So why don't you guys stop going around and putting yourself into these situations? Actually study history. Now, if you guys go on Sam Shamoun's, there's a bunch of Eastern Orthodox on there. Okay, like Kili Elisum. There's a guy's name is Kili Elisum. This guy's a Ortho something. These people are Ortho bros are ashamed to Orthodoxy. I mean, yeah, I mean, sure. Some of the Ortho bro behavior is pretty bad. Could be. Okay. But let me ask you guys, normie docs, soy docs, bitch docs, who is defending the faith? Is it you that are telling people not to debate, not to use harsh language? Or is it Ortho bros? who literally, and I know these people, by the way, I disagree with a lot of the way they run their community, but I know these people. They study the heck out of themselves. They don't go to a heterodox channel 24/7 and watching bullshit and talk down to people with stupid pride. They read stuff. Okay. They seek position in the church where they can be influential. Okay. They read so much things that they can defend the faith better than priests and even bishops. So if all these people are gone, all these horrible ortho bro, they're all gone, dude. Tomorrow they're all gone. Who's there to defend the faith against Roman Catholic standards, slanders? Who? You? Who are on Sam Shamoon's channel 24/7, praising him when he attacks orthodoxy, misquoting our saints? You're defending the faith against Roman Catholic standards, slanders? What? There's like maybe three or four Orthodox influencers that's even notable. Well, Jay Dyer's obvious one, Kyle, maybe like two more that are defending against Roman Catholics or attacking Roman Catholics. How many Roman Catholics on the internet are attacking Orthodoxy? Have you ever looked at it and how stupid strawmanning those arguments are? And totally, by the way, totally not even strawman, totally not true. I count over 20, 30. Why don't you talk about that? So are you going to defend the faith? No, you're not. And you're not okay with other people doing it because they're not doing it your way, but your way is not doing anything. Okay. So I'll leave it there.